folks, welcome back to Food Prep Guide. We are outside in the garden for just a really quick tip. It is November, almost December, so the garden is to sleep for wintertime. It's brown, it's kind of dreary, but right now is the time to go ahead and be preparing the garden soil for next spring. And this is one of the most fun and easiest hacks that I have found for composting. When I was trying to learn how to create my own compost, because let's be honest, it can be expensive at the store. There's so many different ways to do it, so many different methods, so many different videos and people teaching how, which are fantastic. But what I have found last year, what was my husband's idea, we tested it out and it worked out fantastic. And this is what you need. It is free. It is frugal, and it is like the lazy man's way of composting. I don't really like using the term lazy because that's just a negative quality. We don't want to be lazy. But I just mean it is so easy, requires almost no effort on your part, and you're going to be getting essentially free compost. Let's chat about it. Welcome to Food Prep Guide. My name is Jordan. I'm a homeschooling mom to 3, living on 3 beautiful acres with my wonderful husband. A health crisis forced our family to change the way we think about food. Unfortunately, it also put us in financial hardship. Thankfully, the solution to both challenges was the same: to live off the land as much as possible. For us, that means growing a garden, preserving the harvest, raising chickens, and cooking from scratch. It's definitely a family affair. And friends too. Meet Stacy, researcher, author, and lifelong learner. She entered the world of food preservation in the crazy days of 2020. She joined a gleaning co-op, and a local grocer offered her clearance produce in bulk, and so the adventure began. Together, we're reclaiming the old ways of food stewardship and teaching them to the next generation. If there's one thing you should know about us, it's that we love Jesus and seek to steward his blessings wisely. Our table always has room for one more, so y'all come join us. So, what is in this bag? It is just leaves, y'all. And what you can do is ride around, look at this, just leaves that people have raked up. And what you can do is in October, November, and December, ride around with a pickup truck or a trailer or a van and just grab people's, I know it's kind of strange, but just grabs people's bagged leaves off the side of the road. They're putting them at the curb for the trash pickup, so they're just going to be trashed anyway, but you can turn them into free, nutrient-rich soil for your garden with little to no time investment or money investment, and it is just fantastic. And what you do is you're not gonna open them yet. So as soon as you bring them home from wherever you have sourced them from, go ahead and tie them up if they aren't already. More than likely they are, and just set them somewhere in your garden in a sunny spot. So this spot over here, nice and sunny. And so what I would do is I would just line up a sunny spot in my garden that gets the most sun for the most amount of time, and I'm just going to store all of those black trash bags there. I'm not going to do anything else. So what's going to happen is that black trash bag is going to work to concentrate the heat of the sun, and it's going to speed up the process of the decomposition of those leaves. So normally, the leaves, they decompose pretty quickly compared to some other matter because it's already kind of small, but we want to do this in October, November, and December, and we want it to be ready for us by April of next year. So that's not too long, right? So we want to go ahead and speed up that process, and the sun is going to do that for us in these black bags. And what's going to happen is those leaves are going to degrade into leaf mulch. Leaves have fantastic nutrients in it. Now, can you just take that leaf mulch and plant straight into it? No, you're still going to need to amend your soil in the spring, but you have so much wonderful free organic matter with these leaf bags. So what I did was I actually found a bag it was somewhere around October 2022 that was left over from our last year's haul of leaves that I forgot about and I found it when I was cleaning up the garden this year. And I went ahead and opened it and poured it down on the ground so that you could see kind of what it looks like. So I'm going to bring it down real quick and show you kind of what this looks like. And let's bring it down a little bit lower, can't really see very good, a little bit lower. Okay, I think that's gonna work. I don't want my camera to fall. But so this is, you can see that there are still some leaves that are still it's not soil yet, right? So it's not totally soil yet, but watch what happens when I break this back. Look at this soil underneath here. Now that is not soil that I have pulled from anywhere. This isn't bagged soil. This isn't soil that I've planted in. This is leaf mulch inside those black trash bags. That's what it is. And look, it's like soil. So you're gonna have pieces of leaves that are still not broken down yet inside those black trash bags, but let them sit for like 6 months, pour them out on the ground when you're like in the spring. So around April, when I go to prepare my breads, I'm going to lay out those bags of leaves, wait a couple weeks, and this is what's going to be on the ground underneath that leaf mulch, y'all. Black gold. And we didn't have to work for it. We didn't have to pay for it. It is a fantastic way to get started on composting, cheap and without a lot of time investment. Hope that was helpful to y'all, and we will see you next time. Bye.